Nobody works out harder than my friends, Mike and Tay. And they just bought this adorable house in the Avenues district of Salt Lake City.
3, 2, 1.
But it has the ugliest grinch-green flex room, and they want to turn it into a gym. That's where I come in. I'm Kylie Katich. I renovate real spaces for real people. In each episode, I give one of my friends' rooms a DIY makeover.
And this gym is already making me sweat. So we're here, we've been waiting for this moment. We finally get to meet Mike and Tay. They are some of my best friends. I met them through my husband, Alex, and I want you to get to know them. So I want to hear a little bit about how you guys met and this home.
Totally. Yeah, so I've known obviously you, Kylie, for like 10 plus years. Your husband, Alex, my BFF. We actually met going to the gym together freshman year of college. And I remember like there was a bit of time where like I didn't see him for a couple weeks. He just like fell off the grid. And I was like, Alex, yo, like what's going on, dude? Where are you? And he was just like, I met a girl. I met a girl. And you were that girl. And it's just been so incredible over the years to have you in our life. You're just like such a ray of sunshine, and you were such a big inspiration for us with this home, and like even feeling capable like enough to try and tackle a lot of this stuff ourselves. I think back to last year, in the same week, we closed on the house and had our wedding, and Kylie kind of like saved the day on the wedding with the photo shoots. I mean, we didn't have like a wedding photographer or anything, and we were
had
just
like 20 people at our wedding. Obviously, Alex and Kylie were there, and all of our memories are because of you.
Truly looking back at the day, like all the footage, all the like memories that we like look back on, like you guys like kind of created. So that was like really meaningful for us, and it's so cool to have you be part of this. I mean, every time we go into this gym, it's just gonna be something that you created as well, like more kind of like memories that you were a part of for us, so.
You guys are just like the epitome of true love and like what a coupleship should be. Like you guys are the strongest team. And I just feel so lucky that we get to be doing this and I get to be part of your team for a minute, because just being in your home, like you can feel it. You guys are just the best. Tell me more about this house, when it was built, what your plans are, what you've done so far.
Yeah, totally. So the house was built in 1936. So we're coming up on 100 years here pretty soon. We found it last summer, kind of beginning of last summer, right before our wedding. We weren't really looking, we were just kind of surfing Zillow as one does, but didn't have any like real intention to like buy anything. But then one day, Tay actually, was it on Zillow?
Yeah, it was on Zillow, and I don't know, it had like popped up, and obviously it's in the neighborhood. And actually, we lived just down the street in Kylie and Alex's old apartment before we moved in here. So it popped up on Zillow, and then I like ran up here because it's like just a few blocks away.
Wait, an impressive run.
Yeah, well, not literally.
Okay,
I'm like,
I mean, she could.
I think you did bike over, didn't you?
I was on a bike ride, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like looped down here, yeah, and then.
Like when you got here, were you like, this is it?
Well, yeah, this is like our dream.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Location.
like sort of in our price range, as much as anything around here could be.
Yeah.
And it just, we walked in, it just felt so good. And
It needed a lot of work, as you saw. It
Yeah.
was in a much different place, but yeah, it's like the sweetest house.
It really is.
Yeah, we were really excited to do it. Like, that was part of, like, we wanted a house, especially like from being inspired watching you, like we wanted a place that we could kind of like make our own. And while not getting like too away from kind of like the original feel. So yeah, what we've done since last July is essentially sort of remodel this top floor, excluding the kitchen and bathroom. Those are going to be a whole other thing. But yeah, the main thing, kind of the biggest project, was the flooring. When we came in, it was beautiful. It was like original hardwood, but it had just really been through it. There was maybe
like shag carpet.
there was kind of glue everywhere, and
Did you
floor
rip up the
guys.
shag carpet yourself? Or
No.
was it done before?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
bits and pieces of it.
There was, yeah, they left little.
Yeah. But the floor guys were like, you can maybe get like one good sand potentially, but nails were starting to like pop up everywhere. So we just decided to try to tackle the floors ourselves. So it was kind of just like doing a big puzzle, like a big jigsaw puzzle. It was kind of fun. Some other stuff we've done. This wall wasn't here. They had ripped it out so that this could be more of an open space, but it was just a little bit weird because this originally was its own room and there was still like a door over there. And for us, you know, we eventually like want to start a family and it just seemed like it'd be the perfect little like kids room or something, or whatever, office. Anyway, so we put up the wall ourselves, which is a big thing. We never knew what was behind
That's
and
crazy.
walls.
Yeah, no, and drywall is
So,
crazy.
oh my God,
I've never done
That's where a
drywall.
lot of the divorce almost happened.
Yeah, no, everyone has told me. They're like, that is
Yeah.
the peak hard.
Before we moved in, I mean, I didn't know how to hold a hammer. We truly had no idea what we were doing. And it has just been such a process of like, a lot of it is just gaining the confidence, you know, to just like try something. And, you know, you might mess up, but I feel like the thing that we've been continuing to tell ourselves is like, and you can fix anything. You know, you mess up, there's always a way to like, yeah, patch it. And so,
We always tell Esty when she's like in the middle of a freak out, everything is figure outable. And I find myself saying that so much during DIY,
Yeah.
where like, I can figure this out, everything is figure outable. And today we're gonna figure out the gym.
let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's roll. If we make mistakes, it's fine. It's gonna be great. We're gonna make it perfect. All right, let's do it. Okay, what's your plan for this room?
Oh man, a gym.
A gym.
We want to do a gym.
It's perfect for a gym.
Yeah. So apparently this room, it used to be the garage. You can kind of see like the car tracks in here. And back in the 80s, I guess, there was like a high school kid that was in need of a project. And the guy that lived here was like, come turn this garage into a room. So they apparently decided on this nice grinch-green color.
There was nice
And-
green carpet. It was
Yeah, initially they had the carpet still in here and it was like bright green. And as whimsical and fun as that was, we were kind of looking for a room that we could come in and have things be just like a little more serene, you know?
serene, practical, you know, don't need a green room. So.
Yeah.
We're thinking a gym would be great, you know, we love to work out, so.
Yeah, Tay, obviously, as you know, very athletic, played
Super athletic.
played collegiate soccer, and my parents are both kind of ripped, and I guess I just want to make them proud. So we feel like a home gym would kind of help with, you know, those goals.
Yeah, keeping the parents proud. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yes,
exactly.
that's it. What are some non-negotiables must-have in this room?
I feel like we really want mirrors, you know, like would love to be able to see our progress.
And you need to just like see your form.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've been really into like pegboards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love the idea. I mean, our house is small, right? So like we're trying to maximize storage and we have so much gear. So it'd be cool if it was like a gym room, but also could store all of our camping stuff
Yes.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So multifunctional and yeah, storage, lots of mirrors. Do you have any equipment right now?
Yeah, we've got a Peloton.
Okay.
So, and we've been using it.
We have been using it.
Yeah.
Sweat steady.
Yeah, we've been doing
Sweat steady classes, yeah.
This is gonna be amazing. I feel like even though this is a basement room, you're getting so much natural light in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a place you want to be in constantly, just not only for fitness, but to have like an overall wellness space.
Yeah.
And I wanna make that for you. I think getting rid of the green is a must. I'm so glad you ripped out the carpets. I do think adding some gym flooring would make it even better.
Yeah.
And then all the things you mentioned, we're gonna get mirrors, pegboard, make sure the Peloton's in here, and a good use of storage space.
Yeah. Sounds amazing.
Let's do it.
This is where we need to add the mirror.
Here we go.
This is where we'll add a big headboard.
Maybe a little weight set.
After figuring out the plan with Mike and Tay, I decided it would be a good time to film my before shots.
All right, we'll set this up here. How does it look? Center?
Incredible.
Oh, you guys look stunning. Wait, the light's like really eating. Yeah, you guys look good. Okay, fine. I'm gonna actually put it in. I see it a little more. But you guys look good. I think we should just keep it casual.
Okay.
I think the more we try to like the more it's gonna feel like silly. I'm like slide. And
So.
yeah, well, yeah. Like, I don't think I think either you guys or only me.
Okay.
Only one of us go forward to split the table,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think all three of us would look silly, and the other, the other set of people is just here like evaluating, and it will be like 0.56.
I say you go for it.
Perfect. Okay, ready? And am I recording? We're all like, get ready?
Okay.
We're looking around. 3, 2. Transition's done. I think we should get started. Okay,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Cool.
For Tay and Michael's home gym, I'm going to completely reimagine the space so it feels elevated, functional, and motivating. First, these grinch-green walls have got to go. I'll paint the walls to brighten the room and create a clean, fresh foundation without feeling sterile. Next, I'll install wood paneling on the walls. This will bring warmth and texture into the space, balancing out the athletic elements and making the home gym feel more custom and intentional. Plus, it's a super affordable design that makes a huge impact. Then we'll lay down foam flooring. It will protect the floors and create a durable surface that can handle everything from strength training to high-intensity workouts. After that, I'll install oversized wall mirrors. This will make the room feel larger and brighter, but it's also essential for proper form and movement during workouts. Or so I'm told. To keep everything organized, I'll add a pegboard system for equipment and accessories. They'll be able to customize it exactly how they want. Finally, I'll bring in the workout equipment. Well, not me, but you get the point. This home gym will not only be practical, but it will be beautifully designed. It will scream, "Come work out with me." I just got to Mike and Tay's. I have all of my tools packed. I have my Booster Pro Doozy roller. I have my safety goggles because today we will be cutting some lumber. And I brought my nail gun so I can hang up their wood paneling. Now that they have my vision for the gym and I've gotten their blessing, I'm bringing in my DIY friends to help bring this baby home. All right, let's get to work.
What's so nice about a wall like this is it looks really expensive to have the wood, but to cover this entire wall, it was less than $200.
Even when we get it as perfect as can be, no wall is perfectly straight. No ceiling is gonna be perfectly straight. These that we did pretty close to perfect still aren't perfect. I think we should get a small trim. Doesn't need to be crown molding, but like, you know the trim that you put at the bottom of a baseboard?
Sure.
That's like a triangle?
Yeah.
We get that, we throw it in there. It will just give it a nice smooth finish across the top, and it's gonna look gorgeous. And it will fix that too, so we don't even have to do anything.
Yeah, we tried everything.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're done. And that's how it's done.
I'm gonna be using the Pro Doozy from Looster. This gives a very professional, smooth, seamless look. I love how this looks with all of my paints and stains, but especially on something like this, where a stain will really matter to get it all smooth and perfect. This is the roller you'll wanna use. Ellie is a designer and a friend of mine, so she's going to be a huge part of this journey. There are always problems when it comes to DIY, so it was helpful to have Ellie there to work through them together.
I wonder if we could do horizontal on the other ones and stack them.
So we thought there were 4 of this size, 3 of the other, and we just realized there's 3 of this size, 4 of the other. And we're trying to come up with a clever idea to make this wall look as full of mirrors as we can, so we're gonna play with some creative ideas.
Let's hold one up and see
Height, okay. Right there.
Like, how do you
Gorgeous,
feel? Are
right
you
there.
feeling inspired to work out?
Yeah, I'm feeling skinnier. I think we're gonna put up this pegboard and these mirrors, and then we're all gonna powwow and go, me, 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 and I'll clean it. We're all gonna me, 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 me. We still have a lot to do, but I can already tell this is going to be a huge transformation. Right now, we are hanging up, I had this idea to do a linen board with all of their memories. They love collecting film and memories of their life. So I wanted that to have a little space in this big empty wall. So we are creating a big linen board that is made of tiles, and we're gonna hang it up right here.
You want these messy, right? Like no rhyme or reason.
No
Okay.
rhyme or reason. We'll start with big
Perfect.
and we'll add in small. Can you tell me the trick with when it doesn't have a hole in it?
Yeah, here, I'll show you one.
Thank you so much.
I need 2,
2 tacks, yeah?
probably.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. It might not need it. You just go like as close as you can to the picture. Felt is doing it for us.
I loved getting to see all of Mike and Tay's memories up on the wall. It was even making me emotional, so I'm sure they'll love it too. And of course, I had to put a photo that I took up there.
I took these Polaroids. Best day ever.
Lastly, we are building Mike and Tay a pegboard for all of their storage needs they mentioned when I talked to them.
When talking with Michael and Tay about their space, I was immediately taken back to the LA boutique gym vibe. And to achieve that, you really want to stay minimalist, but you want something that's gonna make a big statement right off the bat. But you don't want it to be too overspoken. So what we did here was we did an entire wall of pine wood, raw color. It really lends to that organic, natural aesthetic that they want. They really want their gym to be homey, but almost spa-like. And this is such an affordable option for somebody who wants to do something like this at their home. It's a few panels, less than $200, and you achieve this incredibly stunning visual when you walk in the space that immediately draws your eye in. And this is just gonna be incredible for them. I'm so excited for them to see it.
While I'm not the triathlon type, I can appreciate a home gym. So I can only imagine how exciting this is going to be for Tay and Michael, who absolutely love fitness.
And who knows, I might even want to work out here now. I gotta say, the gym is looking great. It's time to go grab Mike and Tay.
Guys, are we ready?
We're ready as we'll ever be.
We're ready. Okay, I'm gonna tell you to close your eyes, and then I'll lead you down there, and then I'll say close your eyes, and then I'll say 1, 2, 3, open.
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, you can have your eyes open on the stairs.
Okay.
Come in!
Oh my
Jim!
God. It looks so good.
Kai!
This is incredible. It's like a real room in here. This is so nice. Whoa. This pegboard? This is like
Isn't
incredible.
this amazing? Come look at it from this side. I feel like it was the moment when we were all like, whoa. I'm so glad you guys like it. It was so fun putting this together and thinking about the times that you guys can spend in here, just like enjoying a good workout together.
Lifting.
And I know you guys will get so much good use out of this space. And I feel like this is a space now I'm inspired. Like I want to come work out in here.
Absolutely.
You might be seeing me.
Give you a free pass.
You might be seeing me, yeah. And this was so special to make. You guys are just the most incredible people, and seeing all of your memories was just so much fun.
No, this is amazing.
You
Yeah,
guys
I
are
love
so
this.
cute.
I feel like my parents are finally gonna be proud of me. I'm gonna get this. This is how I'm gonna get ripped,
This is
like
it.
my dad.
This is it.
Good dad.
Amazing.
Can't.
And the floor looks so good. I love the details with like the baseboards and everything.
Yeah, it really does look, it looked crazy before.
Good. And we left everything raw pine. I know you guys have
No,
talked about
love
that.
it. Yeah.
And I think it looks so, it's such a vibe.
Love the mirrors, they look so good. I'm obsessed with the light and how bright it is in here now. It's not crazy and green, and I can't wait to bike in here.
Oh, it's such a transformation. Like I can't believe it.
Having all of the natural colors in here with the natural light is so much more refreshing than that lime green. And walking down in here now, I'm like, oh, it just feels so clean and fresh. And we did a couple fun features, like adding a gym floor instead of a concrete floor. So hopefully you have a little bit of softness as you are going through your workouts. We added molding, we painted the walls a fresh white. There are some exposed pipes through here, and we painted those white so they weren't popping out and making it like a standout point in the room.
So much better.
It is, it looks so much better. And I think that it all complements the rest of your home. You have so much like true raw exposed wood in your home, and I love that that carries into here, and it feels like an extension of what you've already done in your house. And I'm so excited for you guys to just create more life and memories in this space.
I know, we're so excited.
We're so excited. I feel like before it was like giving like Grinch's cave. Now it's just like this serene like fortress of solitude, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's perfect. I love the pegboard moment because it's not something I would have thought of. I feel like I probably would have done a shelf that wouldn't have fit this vibe, and that makes so much sense in this space and in your home. I love the exposed wood again, and it's so functional. Like you can store so much on that, and I love how it turned out.
Yeah, we're very excited. We have just like bins and bins of workout gear and camping gear, and so it'll be nice to be able to like actually find a place for everything.
Yes, and you can play with it in every different, like you can make that any shape style you want. We were having so much fun when we were setting it up, like creating different shelves, and I was like, they could add 10 more if they needed to. So I know that you can keep adding shelves as you keep adding gear, and it's gonna look great. Now that the room is done, if you don't mind doing a little after video with me.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna have this like this, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna make sure it's matching. You guys are standing perfectly. Tay was in front of you though.
Should I be doing push-ups like legit?
I think it would be great.
I'll
of
do
course.
push-ups.
That's what I want. Get in a push-up position, let's see. We can see you. We can see you. And you're looking not great. Not because it's on 0.5 and so your body is like distorted.
Is it like...
Yeah. You look stunning like that. Yeah, you're kind of giving workout vibes. Cute. Okay. All right, now you look.
Michael.
Hi. This was the best.
So good.
This was the best.
I'm so excited for you to have this, and thank you for letting us be a part of your home.
Thank you so much. We're so appreciative. This is amazing.
Well, I'm happy to report I've successfully answered another house call. Kind of makes me want to build out a gym in my own house now. I'll have to save that for another day. Oh, gotta run. I'm getting another call. Bye.